Tired of pulling so many packs and getting nothing you wanted? Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com and use code GS20 where you can purchase coins, get 20% off, and go on ahead and get the players you want. What is going on, guys? A pissed off GS here, man. We're going to go ahead and talk about how disrespectful Electronic Arts can be at some time. Hold on, let me go ahead and open up this. We done moved on to a new beverage that has been all over our taste buds and has been mighty delicious. It is the mango. Well, not new. I've always, every now and then. I could go such a long time without a Snapple, but recently I've just been digging these Schnapples, man. Let me go on ahead and the plastic bottle too. Anyone wondering? I recycle. So, we know it's signature players on Thursdays, right? The San Francisco 49ers have gone all year without said promo card being brought to them. Yesterday, Derek Carr was not shown. It was Brandon Carr. Like how I saved myself with that? You like how I did that, right? That smooth, right? She never did years of speaking on the mic to be able to just fluently just say, I messed up and said Derek Carr, not Brandon Carr, but I just went so smooth past it, you probably didn't even realize I made a mistake. I said I made a mistake right now. That's years of being on the mic, baby. But anyways, they did Brandon Carr. And then the 49ers have it. The Eagles got two players, and I tweeted this out. I'm like, how the Eagles got two? How? 49ers ain't got one. Niners ain't got one. How did the Eagles got two? And for those of y'all think I'm bugging, maybe y'all ain't even really pay attention like that. The Eagles, they got Kelsey and they got Wentz. I'm like, how did the Eagles get two before the Niners even get one? Oh, so y'all think I'm lying. Y'all think I'm lying. Look, there's only one there. No, so why you out here lying in these streets, man? Now what's this? What's this? They had two. 49ers, they have one. Until today, they went ahead and dropped a signature player for the 49ers. My beloved San Francisco 49ers. My 10-2 San Francisco 49ers. And after all the wait, it's a fullback, man. It's Kyle Juszczyk. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some juice. As you can tell, I just took a sip of that Snapple, baby. I love me some juice. But of all the players they could have chosen, out of the possibilities of the San Francisco 49ers that you could have done a D Ford, man. You could have done a Buckner. You could have done a Sherm Worm Dern Perm. We would have been happy if you gave us there's so many names that just coming out of this. So sorry. Oh man, like just throw a Witherspoon out there. You understand what I'm saying? A Juszczyk though, EA. A Juszczyk, man. Out of all the possibilities of the Niners, you gonna throw us a Kyle Juszczyk. The Niners last year, I do not believe they even had a signature player. Matter of fact, I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to look this up. Because I remember just waiting last year, because I had a Niners team for a very, very long time last year. And, well, not necessarily theme teams, kind of like how it is this year, where I have a lot of really, really, really good players. But I still tend to favor a certain team because they got some really, really, really good players. And I want to go on ahead and soup up that team, like how I am with the Rams now. But I still have Lawrence Taylor. I still have Randy Moss. I still have Randall Cunningham. I still have a lot of players that are not a part of that team. But, so many players that I have of that team that are really good, like Ndamukong, Aaron Donald, and Night Train Lane, and, so forth and so forth. Might as well soup those guys up because I have the majority of those players. Now, let me look for promo. Okay, so there's just no signature players, huh? That's what you're telling me? Super Bowl Snow Beast. Oh, primetime performers. Is that what they were last year? Primetime performers? Right? The limited players? Okay, last year they were primetime performers. Let me go on ahead and take a look and see who the 49ers primetime performer was. I think they did drop someone, right? They had to have. No! They didn't! Not a single 49er was dropped last year, man. Now I remember. I was waiting for my primetime performer Niner, man. I was just waiting, but we never got it. We never got a 49er primetime performer last year, not once. Not once. And some teams, I think, had that double. I'm looking. They dropped a 95 primetime performer, Hunter Henry and Von Miller. I do not remember this Von Miller. Let me take a look at this 95 primetime performer Von Miller. One thing for the one thing. 88 speed, 91 block shit, 95 awareness, 96 power move, 90 finesse move. Looking smooth, baby. That primetime performer looking smooth. But anyways, last year we didn't get a single one. This year, we get a Kyle Juszczyk. Out of all the possibilities they could have done, they give us Kyle Juszczyk, man. I mean, that's just downright messed up. Downright messed up. But, I mean, I guess you got to look at the brighter side of things, right? The half cup, not half empty kind of thing. And that gives, because these limited cards are expensive, right? If it was, said, a D Ford or a Sherman or a Bosa or something like that, it would have been expensive. You know, they threw the Juszczyk out. Am I getting this Juszczyk? I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm comparing this Juszczyk to good old the Nigerian Nightmare. And I don't see where I would utilize Juszczyk over Okoye in any scenario. Any. Like none. Zero. Zip. Nada. Like not a single formation that I run that I think of, or offensive formation or play that I can think of where I'm like, Juszczyk will be more valuable than my man Okoye. Okoye is way faster. So that just means that he's just naturally going to be able to get out to the second level and block more. I'm not going to do any fullback dives or anything like that. And if I do, I'm putting Jim Brown back there. But he's just there for blocking purposes. I can put him at tight end and block for him and have him block, or I can go on ahead and still utilize him as a tight end, maybe like a drag, something short, because he's got great speed. Or if I want to toss that eye for him, or if I want to stretch, he has great speed to hit the second level and be able to pick someone up. And his run block is higher than Juszczyk's. The Juice Man has very good lead block. But outside of that, I mean, I was just like 2 years. We got one signature / primetime performer card in 2 years. One! And it's Juszczyk. Juszczyk? They gonna sit there and disrespect us with the Juszczyk? Who is sitting at the off? I need their name. I know one of you goofy bastards out there know who is responsible for this content. I don't care about the promo stuff. I don't care about people who do the weekend league rewards. I don't care about the person that do the house rules. I need who's responsible for who sits at an oval desk. An oval desk, and it better be oval, because if not, a sea beer is going to get you. If you sit at an oval desk, who sat there and said, you know what? Let's do Kyle Juszczyk. I know they haven't had one in 2 years. Matter of fact, I know that people, they're not going to remember. Wrong. I remember. And they gave us a Kyle Juszczyk. Anyways, let's look at this Kyle Juszczyk speed. 81, 79 strength, 92 awareness. He has the same archetype as Okoye. And so he's going to be able to get like armbar and stuff like that if he has the requirements. He has very good lead block. Very good lead block. But again, he's slow. So, well, he's not slow, but he's slower than Okoye. So if you run like a lot of I-form, a lot of H-wing, a lot of Raiders book, a lot of that stuff that people run, the I-form, H-wing, off tight, offset, all that other quavo offset stuff that a lot of people like to run. If you run that stuff and you have Juszczyk, I feel like Okoye is just better suited because he has, again, more speed. He's going to be able to get to the outside faster. He can get to a Tillman before Tillman can see you and clobbers you more likely than Juszczyk, because Juszczyk is just a tad slower than Okoye. Man, listen, this just ruined my day. I see a 49er got one for the first time in 2 years. It is Juszczyk. Oh man, let's take a look at the Ravens one because the 49ers one is a little underwhelming in my opinion just because of the potential of what it could be. Now I'm sure that card people are excited for. I love me some fullbacks. I love me tight ends. You guys know this. I've been running since Guam. I've been running the ball in Madden when running wasn't cool. When everyone was running PA Pat Sales and running crossers and OP and stuff that couldn't be stopped in head to head, and you had to cross man, you had to come out and over G shed defense, and you had to cross man, you had to shade over the top, and you had to put this guy in the outside quarter to stop this, and that. I was running when running wasn't as easy as passing because everyone's running crossers. Everyone know Jay Dye himself is a cheating bastard that will cheat, lie, and steal himself in game in game. And when he does it, you're like, it's Jay. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? When you play Jay Dye himself and he has 3 active NFL 100 running backs and he's scum kicking and he's doing all this stuff, you're like, it's Jay. What are you gonna do? It's expected of him. It's like me when I run the ball. It's like when you face Nelson Rabbit Stroke Marrero, you know you gonna face 9 tight ends. You know you gonna face Pistol Punch, HP Zone. You know you gonna face a lot of runs. I've been doing this for years, baby boy. Take a look at my tracker. Click any video. Go ahead. Click any video for the past 5 years. I bet you I'm running. I bet you I'm running. So I love me some fullbacks, but that one though, I mean, come on. Come on. What are we doing here, EA? Come on. Come on. Come on. So let's take a look at this Brandon card. Doesn't have a power up, so you cannot unfortunately really juice him up. Which I think if you were able to, he would have been really good. 88 speed. If he had a power up, we could have had that to 92, which would have made him, okay. A lot of players need a lot of speed. They need a lot of speed. Like Patrick Surtain has 92 stock speed. He's going to be able to get plus 2 more from Sprinter. That's, 94. Another one from Madden has 95. A lot of these guys have a lot of speed. And he unfortunately does not. Because a lot of people you're going to face are going to have a lot of speed on offense, right? For what? I don't know. They're going to run stretch anyways, let's be honest. But anyways, for when they do pass, everyone has a Tyreek Hill under the chamber. So his press is phenomenal. 97 press. You could get that with 99 with lockdown. Very good man coverage. Lockdown again, you're going to be able to get that up to 92 maxed out. 93 man coverage with Madden tier 2 pass defense. Zone, you can get that over 90, which meets the threshold. And again, it's just agility is low, but so is William Jackson's. His agility is low as well. But I definitely think William Jackson has been one of the better running backs, excuse me. He is one of the better cornerbacks that I've been able to use this year. This card is really, like this card makes plays. He's really good. And one of the things that worried me was his low agility. And, agility, you need to be able to move them hips, swivel, turn around, be able to just stop on a dime and be able to turn and play out round, stuff like that. And I look at other guys' agility who's higher, and his is, fairly low, and that's what, kind of like, I'm not really sure. And I just got him on a whim because he was down to like 400K. He just came out, and I looked like, he looks like, let me just try him out. And he's been fantastic. So even though Carr's agility is already 86, he's not powered up. You can't get sprinter on him. I don't think you can get a physical chem on someone who doesn't have a power up. But his agility is pretty low. But again, due to William Jackson showing me the light, I will no longer not get a card because their agility is not what I would like it to be. Because William Jackson showed me that he can still play really good. And now, if this card had agility, now we're talking. I think this card would be like no question the best corner in the game, in my opinion, from what I've seen from him. But since he doesn't, he still makes plays. But if he had agility, I think he would have been everywhere. But the card looks really good. If this card gets a power up, I think this would be one of the better cards in the game. 92 speed, usable. He's, right around there with Jalen Ramsey. And Jalen Ramsey does, fairly well for him. He would have the exact same speed as Ramsey at 89 if he had a power up. That press. I play a lot of bump and run defense, a lot of in-your-face, try to jam him defense, and he would have 99 press, and that would go phenomenal for my defense. So, but let me know your thoughts and opinions down. I'm upset about the 49ers. First card in 2 years, and I feel like it was just downright disappointing. Let me know your thoughts down below, man.